5 ways you can benefit the people who have passed away. Number 1 is to pray for this person. So the Prophet ﷺ said, if a group of Muslims numbering 100 pray over a dead person, all of them interceding for this person, their shafa'ah, their intercession for this person will be accepted. And this is reported by Imam Muslim. Now, when you go to pray Janazah prayer, the funeral prayer, and there's 100 people, only 100 people, making dua for this person, asking Allah to forgive him or her, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept that shafa'ah, that intercession, and will forgive this person. However, there's even another hadith that mentions if there's only 40 people who don't associate partners with Allah and they pray, their shafa'ah will be accepted for this person. So this is one of the ways to benefit the people who have passed away. You as a believer benefit in 2 ways. Number 1, when you do this for another believer, when you pray over their dead body because you want them to benefit and you want them to be forgiven, perhaps Allah, because of your sincerity and your action, will cause many people to pray upon you when you pass away. And the second thing is that when you pray, the reward is abundant. There's so much reward in it. And there's even the benefit of learning a lesson from the dead, benefiting from a reminder of death. So pray as often as possible when you have the opportunity to pray the janazah prayer. The second thing you can do to benefit a person who has passed away is to pray for forgiveness for this person and for strength in the time of questioning. So the Prophet ﷺ, when he finished burying someone, he would stand by the grave and he would say to the companions, ask forgiveness and strength for your brother, for even now he is being questioned. Even now he is being questioned. And this is reported by Abu Dawud. So while the person is being questioned in the grave by the angels, you're making dua for this person. You're asking Allah to grant them strength in responding to the questions. The third way you can benefit the dead, or the dead can benefit, is for continuous charity. Something they left behind that was continuous. So Imam Muslim reports that the Prophet ﷺ said, and many people know this hadith, that whenever a person dies, his deeds are cut off except for 3. Everything is cut off except for 3, meaning 3 different ways, sources. So the first is a continuous charity, something that is continuously running after they die. Perhaps they built a school. Perhaps they benefited somebody in some way in which it continued afterwards. The second is knowledge which benefits people. So this person either discovered knowledge or propagated knowledge to people. For example, he taught someone something beneficial, so this was spread on to somebody else, somebody else, somebody else, and they're continuously getting a reward for it. The third is that this person has a child that is praying for them. Their child, their son or daughter are making dua for them. And so that child's dua for the parents is causing their parents to be forgiven. And their parents are benefiting from this even after they passed away. A fourth way to benefit the people who have departed from this world is charity that is given on behalf of them. So you give charity on behalf of this individual. So somebody came to the Prophet ﷺ and asked, if my mother would have a reward for this charity, would she have this reward if I donated it on her behalf? The Prophet ﷺ said yes. And this is reported by Imam Bukhari. So you donate on their behalf. The fifth way that we'll mention, and the last one that we'll mention, is that the believing men and women pray for this person for forgiveness. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts their prayer for this person and allows them to be forgiven. And so the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever prays for forgiveness for the believing men and women, Allah will give this person a reward for every believing man and woman. And this is reported by At-Tabarani.